Okay, so the next question is, what is your future plans? So my future plans is actually to go. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well and having a lovely day. Today we're going to be filming a highly requested Q&A. So I asked you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram and you guys did an incredible job with so many different questions, so get to the top. So we've got so many different questions to answer, so I cannot wait to go through them and answer them. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so we have such a variety of questions in here, but I'm just going to pick a few and just answer them, and yeah. So the first question is, do you ever find it challenging to balance school and influencing? And the answer to this is yes, I do find it extremely challenging. Both school and influencing is extremely time consuming. So during the week, I'm always doing my schoolwork, you know, after school, and I'm trying not to focus too much on influencing. I obviously do post all the time on Instagram and TikTok despite what day it is. But I never do emails or edit content during the week because that's my study time and that's when I should be promoting my time to school. But the weekends is when it is extremely busy for me, and that's the time I catch up on all my influencing work. So that's replying to emails, creating content, signing contracts, sending invoices, like filming YouTube videos, editing, like all that stuff takes so much time, and I always spend at least from like 2 o'clock to like 10 p.m. just working away. So it's definitely time consuming and it is difficult, but at least I have more time this year to completely focus on influencing, which I'm really looking forward to. But yeah, it's definitely challenging, but I do love it, and I do love being so busy because it keeps me preoccupied, and just yeah, I think it's really exciting being busy, and I do love it. So yeah, the answer to that question is yes, it's very busy, but I love it. Okay, what should we answer next? There's so many questions. I'm like, oh, which one should we go for? So I'm gonna have a look at these questions, and then oh, okay, this one's actually quite cute. When did you realize you were influencing so many people? Number one, thank you so much. That means so much to me. And I'm very glad that I do influence some people. Like, that actually makes my day. But I would probably say around 2022 was when my account started to grow. So I would say maybe around that time, that's when people started to find my Instagram account, and hopefully that's when I started to influence people to, you know, to motivate them and stuff like that. So I'd probably say around 2022 time, going on to now. But yeah, next question. Okay, I get this question asked a lot, and it's, do you follow a certain diet? No, I do not follow a certain diet. There's nothing, I don't follow a meal plan or anything like that, but I am careful of what I eat. I am an athlete, so I'm cautious of what I eat because at the end of the day, I'm the one who's training, you know what I mean? So I'm careful of what I eat, but I don't completely like diet myself and stuff like that. I did post recently what I eat in a day on my YouTube channel, so go watch that video if you've not watched that already, then you can see roughly what I eat in a day. But I am quite a healthy person. I try to limit myself from sweet treats. Very occasionally I'll have one, maybe like, it's always a weekend treat that I'll have something sweet. But yeah, I do like to be restrictive, but still if I fancy something, or if you just fancy a sweet treat, then I will allow myself to have one, but I am careful of what I eat. So hope that answers that question. Okay, how do you cope with constant comparisons to what other skaters are doing versus yourself? Okay, so this is a very good question, and honest opinion is I do not compare myself to other skaters. I train for myself, I compete for myself, everything I'm doing is for myself. Obviously I've got massive goals, and you know, if you can compare yourself to like model performers, like, you know, Luna Hendricks, for example, you know what I mean, like people who you look up to, but I would never compare myself to someone who is in my category or who's at my level, my age, because I think that just completely demotivates you to like just think that you're not good enough. And for me, like, what's the point in that? Because I'm not going to be training as hard. So for me personally, I do not compare myself to anybody. I train for myself, compete for myself. I'm very much in my own head game with my training. I see at competitions, I'm very like to myself, and yeah, I just don't really compare myself to anyone. I do it for myself, and that's how I've always really been. You need to get your mindset in the right shift to be able to think like that, because I can totally understand where people come from with comparing yourself to other people. It can be, of course, like everyone goes through it, but I think once you have that mindset shift, then you don't really compare yourself anymore. And I'm kind of at that stage, I don't compare myself to anyone, and I do it for myself. So hope that answers that question. Next question. Oh, coffee or tea? Did you see that? Coffee, I would say. I'm definitely an iced coffee girl. Love iced coffee. I do like tea too, but probably coffee. Next. Favorite event you've been to? Oh my gosh, that's difficult because everyone has been, like, every event I've been to has been so good, but I would probably say the Free Soul and Gymshark event. That was just incredible. The fact that was over 2 days. I only went over for 1 day though, but it was so good. The energy, the vibes, the people, it was like untouched. It was just incredible. Free Soul, Gymshark, whoever's watching this, the event was insane, and honestly I love you guys so much, so thank you so much for having this, the best event ever. But yeah, I'd probably say the Free Soul event because that was just so good. Okay, next question. Managing your own life and then Instagram helping so many others, what's your goal of your blog? Ooh, I like that question. So my goal with my Instagram account and my TikTok is to help motivate people. I think there's definitely times where motivation can feel so incredibly low, and I think for me, I want to help motivate people to get out, to train, to work, you know, to work out, to do whatever that they feel they can't do, and I want to push them, be like, no, you can do it. And that's, I think, what my account is for. I want to help motivate everyone to do the best you can do. I think that's how people find my account, to feel motivated. I create very motivational content. So yeah, same with both fitness and influencing. With the fitness side, I'm always encouraging people to get up, get ready, you know, work out, train, you know, it's so important. And with influencing as well, I'm showing people just like, look what happens when you start. You know, everyone starts from scratch, but if you work hard, if you consistently show up, then it all pays off. So that's my account. So I feel like motivational content, and that's what I try to push out to people, is that you can do it, and whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve. What's your favorite brand to work with? Oh, my favorite brand to work with. I've worked with so many. I've worked with over 400 now, which is insane. But my favorite brand to work with, I don't know. That's such a difficult question because I've worked with so many incredible brands. There's been so many brands who are so supportive, and I work with literally every single month on such a regular basis. So I don't know. I don't think I can answer that question. There's too many. There's too many brands I love and who support me for literally everything. So I can't answer that right now, but so many incredible brands. Everyone who I've worked with my Instagram, they're all incredible, so yeah. Oh, would you ever decline a collab? Now this is interesting. The answer to this is yes, I would, and I will tell you my reasoning, and I have declined many collabs in the past. Number one, if it's a gifted collaboration, I don't work on a gifted basis. I do only now work on paid, pretty much because it's time consuming, it takes a lot of time, and also I simply don't have the capacity for gifted collaborations because I've got so much work coming in that making time for gifted content is just not the right thing for me. So I'm kind of prioritizing paid collaborations, and yeah, obviously I do accept PR, so the PR is obviously stuff that gets sent to me without having to post it. But yeah, that's number one. Number two, if the brand has like allegations against themselves, or if they just have a bad rep, I'm not going to be working with someone who, you know, supports something that I don't support or that I just don't believe in. Then that reason, and if I suppose that's the main reasons. If I don't really believe in the brand, if I don't like what they're promoting, like also if they're promoting something that I don't think is healthy, then I'm not going to be working with them. Like specifically calorie counting apps, such a toxic cycle to get into. Do not get yourself into that. But if a brand was like, oh, can you promote this calorie counting app, I'll pay you this amount of money, I would still be like, no, because it is toxic. Do not get yourself into that. I don't think it's a good environment at all from someone who's personally gone through it. It is not good, and yeah, just I think that's my answer is yes, I would turn down collaborations for varieties of reasons, and yeah, here we go. What are your future dreams? College ? Career ? Okay, so my future dream is obviously to keep going with influencing and content creation, as I love this job so much. So obviously I do want to do this completely full time, because obviously right now obviously balancing school as well as this. So I want to do it completely full time, take some time off, and like not gap year, but like gap year in a way and just to do this full time and see where it goes. And I actually have got my plans laid out after school. I don't want to reveal too much because things could still change, but definitely more announcements are going to come out end of this year and then beginning of next year. So it's exciting, and I've been planning this around not for too long now, but probably like a month. So I've definitely gone into research about doing this, and I'm really excited for this move because it's a big move, but I just cannot wait to share with you guys because I think this is such an exciting opportunity and that I'm really wanting to do. So I do have my future plans laid out after school, which, yeah, it's crazy, but it's weird to think that this time next year I'm gonna be having I don't want to give it away. Things are gonna be booked, we'll say that for now. Next question, don't want to give too much away, so I'm just gonna keep it down low for now. Guys, my camera was full of storage, so I had to just delete some videos off my camera, so we're back. But the question was, how many times a week do you train? And my answer is around 5 to 6 times a week. So yeah, I love my working out, I love my activities, so that's how many times a week I train. Next question, so let's have a little look through. What was your top training tip as an athlete? Ooh, I'd probably say consistency, which seems obvious, but honestly, if you want to see results, you got to be consistent, and it's the obvious answer to it, but it's so true. And it's like, I think people do underestimate being consistent and what it actually shows. So definitely consistency. Collab of anyone, who would it be? Oh, I like that question. As of right now, my answer is currently Gymshark and Bowen T. I think because I'm really creating fitness content at the moment and I'm really just loving it so much, and this is the audience I'm like aiming for. So I'd probably say Gymshark would be my ultimate dream. If I became a Gymshark athlete, I think I'd actually cry. But yeah, Gymshark's definitely my main goal, and also I'd love to collaborate with Bowen T as well. So those are my two main ones right now. Yeah. What's your fave thing you've ever gotten in PR? Oh, in PR, so let's have a little think. Okay, probably some New Balances, and I also got some shoes from Nike, so I would probably say that as PR. Do you think what else I've gotten as PR? That was like, whoa. I'm like looking over my PR pile to see if there's anything like, that's the next video, guys. PR unboxing coming out very soon. There's like boxes stacked up right now, and I'm looking at the pile and I'm like, what are in those boxes? But I would probably say receiving New Balances as PR, and I was like, what on earth? Receiving Uggs. Oh, there's so many cool PR packages I've gotten, but I'd probably say those are the main ones. Yeah. I'm gonna lock that answer in. That's my answer. Next question. What stage are you at school, and do you have exams coming up? I'm currently I'm about to go into my last year of school, so, and I do have exams coming up in 2 weeks time. They all start, so crazy. But this is my last, not my last year doing exams. I still have exams next year, but they're going to be so much less. I'm currently sitting 5 exams this year: human biology, history, classics, PE and English. So those are the 5 subjects I'm studying this year. And yeah, so exams start in 2 weeks, and I'll be done in around 40 days time, and then next year I don't have that many exams at all. So yeah, that means social media is coming in more full time, which I'm just so excited for. Honestly, I'm like, I cannot wait. And the fact that so many exciting things are already lined up for next month, just things are looking good for the current month, so I'm very excited. Also going to signing with some new agencies, and just big exciting news coming out very, very soon, so keep your eyes peeled, guys. What would you recommend if someone wants to grow on social media? Ooh, this is a good question, and also it kind of ties in with something that is releasing really, really soon that I have coming out. What would I recommend? I actually am gonna not answer this question because I think if I say my answer, I'm going to give away something that's coming out within the next few months, and I don't want that to happen because it's been going on the works, in the works for the past year now. So I don't want to reveal it by saying this, answering this question, but what I can say is that I can help you with this in a few months' time. So just little hint of what it could be, but I completely know the answer to this question. I can answer it for you, I can tell you everything, but it's something's coming up soon, so I'm not going to be revealing this. But yeah, if this was your question, don't worry, I'll DM you once it's all out so I can help you out with this. So if anyone is wondering the same, how I grew on social media, how you can grow your accounts, things are releasing very, very soon, and I can help you with this. I can help. I nearly said it there, so I'm gonna stop talking, but stay tuned. Something in the works coming out soon. So that's my answer to that question. What's your favourite healthy snack? Oh, healthy snack. My friends who are watching this will be like, the Japanese rice crackers, the Thai rice crackers. Maybe it is my favourite snack. It's so nice. My friends watching this are really like, that is what she eats, that's all she eats, that is what I eat. So maybe I would say that. Or dried mango, and also these yogurt coated crampers. They are so good. I would say those are my favourite snacks, those 4. So yeah, my friends watching this will be like, yeah, that's right, she eats them all the time. Next. How do you manage all your work? That's a good question. How do I manage my work? It's difficult, obviously, to manage everything. It's so difficult, but during the week, I feel like I kind of did a little bit in my beginning of the vlog, but the first few days of the week, obviously I'm just devoting it to schoolwork, and then towards Friday to Sunday, that's all my social media work, everything. So that's just me replying to emails, and there's usually I'm usually replying back to around 1,000 companies over the weekend, so it's definitely time consuming because every single email takes so long, and I'm the only person who's like doing my emails. Obviously my management manages their emails for me, but on their behalf, so I manage my emails that come through my inbox, and they managed my collaborations for me through their inbox, so it's like 2 separate inboxes. But yeah, I manage my inbox, and it can get very full, and it can get very time consuming and busy. So yeah, around 1,000 emails are being sent every single weekend, over 1,000 usually, but yeah, it gets my work, and that's my job. So yeah. Do you have any exciting plans for the future / next couple of months? Yes, I do. I feel like I'm really like hinting in this video. I feel like I'm like dangling a carrot in front of you guys and be like, no, you can't, no. But I swear it will be worth the wait. But I do have very exciting plans for the future. As I said in the few questions before, that I do have everything planned out. I know I'm doing after school, and things are going to be booked so soon, which I just, oh my gosh, I just can't believe it. Like, I'm like, what on earth? Things are going to be booked soon. A launch, I'll say that. A launch is coming out very, very soon too. So yeah, and obviously all the collaborations, PR, working with new companies, setting up new agencies, that's obviously in the works too. I can be a bit more open with that, but yeah, the stuff that's launching soon that's still in the works, so still got to keep that. Still don't want to tell you too much, and the future, don't want to say too much either because I want to do a big announcement about that. So yeah, that's the answer to that question. Favorite training routine? Ooh, if you mean like what I like to train at the gym, or do it for the gym and also for figure skating. So figure skating, I love jumps. It's my favorite thing to do. I'm not a spinner. I do not like spins. I don't hate them, but they're not my favorite thing to do. I love jumps all day, every single day, triples, whatever, double axel, love it. I could jump every single day. Well, I do jump every single day, but like I could jump any day of the week. Favorite thing to do. I'm just spins. I think because I spin and jump different directions, so I'm learning to spin. Also, everything on my good foot is getting trained to go on the other foot. So I think maybe that's what I don't like, I don't know, but it's difficult to spin on both feet, obviously, because you obviously always have a dominant leg and a weaker leg. But yeah, it is fun. It's fun when you whip it out and people are like, whoa, I can't spin on two legs. I'm like, I can. But yeah, I'm 100% a jumper any day of the week, not even open for discussion. So yeah, jumper for figure skating. And gym wise, also like legs, back, arm, glutes. Oh, I don't know about the gym actually, because I love training everything. I don't know if I can answer gym one, because I actually love training everything. I love training arms. I'm really into pull-ups at the moment. That was also another question that I just went past, was how many pull-ups can you do? And I can do quite a lot with assisted with a band. So if I'm doing a band, I can easily get past like 10, but that's also with a band. Without a band, the most I can do is 3 as of right now. So not the most, but I've only just started doing that was my second day doing pull-ups, so without the band. So yeah, the first day I got 1, second day I tried it, I got 3. So probably back tomorrow and we'll see what I got tomorrow. But yeah, as of right now, my PB is 3. There are so many questions, so I might do a part 2 of this. If I didn't answer your question, then let me know if you want me to do a part 2, because I do feel so bad. There are so many questions here, but I simply cannot answer them all. As this video will be so long. So I'm gonna pick out 2 more now and then call it a day of the questions. Oh, how did you get into social media? Oh, I love this question so much. So I got into social media, I started in lockdown, so 2020, like March time, and I was posting consistently for this one sport brand, this figure skating company, who I literally loved them so much. I still love them now, but I love them so much. And I had so many of their clothes, like so many pieces, and I was tagging them in all my posts. I was posting quite a lot. I say quite a lot, I would think I was posting like 3 times a week, and then it got to 5, and then I was just posting loads and loads, just being more consistent with it. Didn't really have a schedule, it was just more just like, oh, post here. Whenever I got pictures, I would just post. So yeah, I kept posting for them, and then I applied for their ambassador opening in the summer of 2020, and I got it. And then kept my posting, started posting reels. So reels came out end of 2020, so it was just slowly I was doing reels. I didn't really like it that much. I would love my posts, like the grid posts, I loved them. And then 2021 was when my account started to grow, because I was posting more reels. And then I got my first like collaboration from a company, and then after that it just boom boom boom, the inbox was just coming in, filling in with loads of brands. And I think it was like, yeah, beginning of 2021, that's when it was like, oh my gosh, like, this is insane. And that's when I started to work with different companies. My account really began to grow very quickly. Like in lockdown I only had, I think I started out with like 1,000. So yeah, it was crazy. One of my reels went really viral, 2.8 million views. Other ones like 1.8, a million, like so many reels went viral. And then I started taking it more seriously end 2021, I got my first paid collaboration, and then I was like, okay, this could be a future thing. 2022 was when I was really like, okay, I'm set to take this seriously. Got more like, started only accepting paid work in 2022, 2023, and then 2024, here we are. But yeah, fast forward 3 years, I am now doing this full time, which is still like unreal to me. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh. I have an agency who manages my account, who get me all my paid work, who get me my jobs, get me my modeling. They are a modeling agency and also influencer agency, so they get me all my modeling work. I've been offered to be in incredible photo shoots with like Nike. So many incredible opportunities they have gotten for me. I have worked with over 400 companies, which is mad. I've worked with Nike, New Balance, Revolve, Casetify, Pretty Little Thing, so many companies, so many incredible brands that I'm just, so many brands I've worked with. And yeah, I receive PR every single day, which is still like, what on earth? But yeah, it's definitely crazy, and I'm just so grateful for how everything's been. and I now have 37,000 of you guys on Instagram, which is unreal. 37,000 people. 37,000 people. What on earth? And I just started TikTok too, and obviously YouTube. So yeah, it's insane. But I'm so grateful for all the love and support always. Like getting messages from Instagram and TikTok saying how much I inspire people is messages that always warm my heart. That I'm so glad that I make a difference to people and that I help motivate people, and I'm so grateful for it. And yeah, but yeah, that concludes today's video. Thank you so much to everyone who asked me so many questions. I'm so grateful for every single question, and I'm so sorry if I didn't answer your question. There are so many to go through, but if you guys want part 2, then do let me know, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye guys.